good morning or good evening, my favorite viewers. Okay, I have to jump on here really, really quick. I just saw CJ and Sharice's video, and oh my God, I had a choice. Either write a book over there, I make a quick response over here. Honey, do I have to do? Okay, first off, CJ, you are so jumping up and down on the answer to why the government hates TikTok. You were so jumping. And if anyone else wants to know what the heck he's talking about, you need to go over there. I'll put the link to their video down below in my description. Because if it wasn't for their video, I would not be making this video. So anyway, everyone hangs a tail. What's going on with TikTok? I will let you know. First off, is actually it's two parts. Two parts. Okay. First part has nothing to do with TikTok. First part is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any other application that you use to socialize back and forth with people. They've all done one thing that TikTok has not done. They've all done one thing. They release their user information to the government. You got it. So if you are on Facebook, if you are on Instagram, or you're on anything, every single post you made 5, 10 years ago, however long you've been on Facebook, pictures of your babies that you don't want nobody else seeing, and you put them on, even if it's in Messenger, private, any pictures you have of your children, any places you've been, any remarks you said, any pictures you post, any videos you've taken, all of it, the government has access to it and have seen it. How do you think all those people from Jan 6 got caught so quickly? They went on the Facebook. Because how? Zuckerberg already gave them permission. Here's everyone that uses everything I use. So Metaverse, if you Meta, anything, Twitter and Facebook are the same thing. So I'm getting ready to get rid of. No, it's Instagram. Instagram and Facebook are both on Meta. I'm getting ready to delete my Insta. I haven't had Twitter in years. Long story, but anyway, I veer off course. What these people have done is share the information with the government, so you are being tracked. And socially, that's how they keep track of you. They keep track of your thoughts. They keep track of the narrative. What makes TikTok different is that they never shared their user information with people. It's private, so they cannot control the narrative. True, it is. The majority of the company is owned by a Chinese. Dance Bytes. That's look it up. Dance Bytes, BYTES. So Dance Bytes owns 52% of the company. So they own enough of the company to keep the majority and makes the decisions. But where do you think the other 40% goes to? Foreign investors, and most of that's here in America. Yeah, America owns some of TikTok. That means America's getting some of the sales from all those things that you buy off of TikTok, all the payments that go to TikTok to the creators. They get a piece of that too, before the creators even get any of it. TikTok does have to abide by social media laws, and they are, believe me, they are loaded down with lawyers to make sure that TikTok stays illegal. Now, if you want, what they're making it look like is that if China wants to mess with our politics, All they have to do is put this information in TikTok and it'll spread like crazy along the whole, application, which already happened on Facebook and is happening now, but the government don't do that because they already got the, the user information. So, all right. Anyway, TikTok is owned by Dance Bytes. It's a company in China. But the servers, the heart of the company, the servers that store the actual information is in America. I would say it's about 80, 80, 85, maybe a little, don't don't quote my numbers. Do the investigation yourself. See what you find out. But I would say 80-20. The lower amount being in New York, the higher amount being in California. Because California is where you go for high tech. If you're looking at tech, you're looking at Cali. That's the servers are on America's soil. We have access to it. So if a crime does happen, we have access to the servers. So what is really, really going on? And this is the kicker. It started years ago. It started with George Floyd. It started with him. And it showed how people can organize. It's how the young people are organizing. It's how they're passing information. When someone lies, they could just go on TikTok and fact check them because all the information is there. And yes, it can be dangerous because the last thing you need is 300 million people thinking for themselves. Oh, dear God, we can't have that. I mean, that is just a oh, I didn't even taste a drop of this soda. Oh my God, it's gonna go flat. Anyway, I don't care. I don't care. This is too good. Well, get back to George Floyd. I knew several people personally doing live streams from their protests to show the Black Lives Matter protests, and it would show how other people that want to counter that would come up and start trouble. So everything was on video. You saw it all on video, played live. Okay. Not one, but it was a couple of times that Black Lives Matter said, we are doing a protest here. It went out. It was a rumor. It went out, I think, on TikTok or Facebook, one of those. And it's like, we're doing a protest here. Well, the smart kids, they went on TikTok. And Black Lives Matter said, we are not sponsoring that protest. Do not go to that protest. Turns out that when the person I knew, I don't want to say their name, obvious reasons, I think, but when they went out to see what was going on, it was a lot of oppositional protesters showing up and hardly any BLMs. And I'm like, so he went through the crowd like, no, this is not sanctioned by Black Lives Matter. This is bait. Black Lives Matter went and there was no confrontation. So I'm thinking that was the seed to start a confrontation to say, well, we have to get these people back in their place so they don't start trouble. And it didn't work because the word of mouth went through TikTok. And that was the start of it. You go through any major event that's been happening since then, and you watch TikTok, and you watch those kids work, and you watch them do, they are so smart. They are so smart. They don't want to ban TikTok. Look at what the bill says, that they have to sell it off, that Dance Byte is no longer allowed to be the owner. Who do you think has the amount of money to buy TikTok? Elon? Jeff? Or was it Mark? Uh, I don't know. Could be any one of them. Could be none of them. It's just my opinion. This is me expressing my opinion. And opinions are like bungholes. We all have them and they all stink. Just my opinion. Just me thinking out loud. So what that leaves a current situation. Let's say current situation. One side's already lost. The other side is like, oh, you have been trampled on for a minute. They lost the narrative. They lost the narrative with the current stories. And by banning TikTok, forcing, because it's a sales, it's not a ban, it's a sale. They are forcing Dance Bite to sell TikTok to an American company so that the American new owners could turn off over the user information and then control the narrative again. So it's a way to control the people. Hey, you! I'm sorry. Oh my God, I don't know where that came from. But it's a way to control the people. It's a way to control the narrative. If you control the storyline, you could control where the people thought. But go with this one line from Ant's life. No, Bug's life. There's one line in Bug's life. And it was when the crickets were in the canteen. And the little subservient, no, was it crickets or wasps? Go watch the movie. And he's like, oh, it's just one little ant. What harm could one little ant do? And I had Cricket said, if they realize the numbers they are in, that's when we lose our way of life. They are terrified of a bunch of educated poor people because they, meaning the rich, will lose their way of life. Take control of the narrative. Force TikTok to sell, and then you can control the poor people again and their thoughts. Sorry, I made a long speech. now you see, CJ, Sharice, now you see why I have to come up here and talk about this. This was been going on for months, if not years. It will not stop until we take a stand. How do we take a stand? Get on TikTok. You don't have a TikTok account? Make one. You don't post nothing? Post something. Take a picture of your big toe. I don't care. You got a big toe of the day. It's simple. You wake out of bed, you take a picture of your toe, you put it on TikTok. It could be a thing. It could be a thing. But anyway, guys, it was either, oh my God, a 15-minute video or, oh God, I hope this gets some views. Either that I just screwed up my numbers because I released a video earlier today that's getting good numbers. I think I just messed it up. Dang it. But I don't care. This needed to be said. In my heart, I was just, every fiber of my cell was just, it has to be said. It has to be said. Thank you for listening. Pass this on. Get on TikTok. Hashtag Big Toe Day. Oh God. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm gonna end that. I'm sorry. Remember, guys, we're gonna hope for the best. We're gonna prepare for the worst. But I guarantee you, kids, we're all gonna end up somewhere in the middle. Big Toe Day.